Very good afternoon, children. Today we'll discuss about the nutrition or food lesson. So under this, first we have to discuss the different types of nutrition modes. What are those? Autotrophs and heterotrophs. So under that, autotrophs, which are producing their own food themselves by using carbon dioxide, water and some essential nutrients from the soil, and they will make their own food. And while coming to the heterotrophic nutrition, so these are the heterotrophs which are not producing their own food. They have to take food from outside source and they have to make that synthesize. Then afterwards they will get energy and they will release carbon dioxide and water, depends on the organisms. In that manner, heterotrophic nutrition happening. Okay, autotrophs means they are producing their own food. Heterotrophs are depending on other living organisms for their food, for getting their food. Those are heterotrophs. Heterotrophic nutrition means that only. And under that autotrophic, again we have phototropic and chemotroph. Photo means in the presence of sunlight. In the presence of sunlight. In the presence of sunlight, any nutrition is happening in the presence of sunlight. For example, photosynthesis only. Chemicals, in the presence of chemicals is called a chemotroph. Chemotroph, in the presence of chemicals. Okay, inorganic molecules and all, in the presence of those, any nutrition is happening, extracting energy from the chemical molecules. Extracting energy in the presence of sunlight. Extracting energy from chemical molecules. Extracting energy from chemical molecules. This is called as chemotroph. So in that manner you have to understand, and we know our life, regular life processes. What are the regular life processes? Yes, basic life processes are, first one is nutrition only. What is nutrition? Nutrition is the process of intake of nutrients. Intake of nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, except water and water also by an organism, as well as the utilization of these nutrients by the organism. Taking in that carbohydrates, fats, proteins, nutrients, minerals, vitamins and water. These all are taken, and from that molecules we have to synthesize, breaking down of those complex molecules into smaller. That is comes under nutrition. Okay, that is comes under nutrition. Taking in components, food components, taking in food components and synthesize, Nana, and synthesize. That means digestion. Okay na? Synthesize complex molecules to smaller molecules, synthesize cheskoodam. So that is called as taking nutrition. That is all entirely comes under nutrition. Okay, taking in, tinadam, then ariginchukodam. That is comes under nutrition, Nana. Next one is, next life process is respiration. So through respiration only we are getting energy, by not nutrition. Nutrition nunchi manaki energy raaledu, just complex molecules smaller substance laga separate అయిపోయినాయి. Then in that respiration, the process which release energy. Okay, from the, so nutrition after digestion, after that energy molecules which are mixed in water from large intestine to bloodstream కి వస్తాయి. To bloodstream. Yes, then bloodstream నుంచి ఆ blood lungs కి వెళ్తుంది. Then in that lungs, oxygenated blood, oxygenated and deoxygenated oxygen mix అవుతుంది. Yes, inside the, again oxygenated blood will enters into the bloodstream. Bloodstream to cellular level, each and every cell కి వెళ్తుంది. Inside of the cell, mitochondria will be there. Mitochondria, inside the mitochondria, the respiration process entirely happen, and the energy will release. Energy will release from that. Okay na? Energy releasing is happening in this manner. So respiration enti ikkada? Energy gaining process. Okay na? Food supplementary system is nutrition. Energy gaining is respiration. Is it okay for you? Where we got energy, Nana? In the process of respiration. Okay na? In the process of respiration we got energy. First, nutrition means getting in food. Okay, food supplementary. Food supplying to the bloodstream ki food ni supply cheyadam nutrition ante. Then in the respiration, a supplied blood ki again we are adding energy. Energy we are getting from that blood. Okay, food contents ఉన్న blood నుంచి energy బయటికి తీయడమే respiration process. And the next one is transport. Okay, transport is the next one. So that energy getting after we have to transport the entire body. We have to transport that blood to entire body. Each and every cell have to got all those nutrients and food components, all whatever needed for growth and all. So respiration after transportation is most important. Transportation is possible by pumping. Okay, by pumping through blood vessels, pumping of heart, by pumping of heart, by pumping of heart to blood vessels, blood vessels. Okay na? By pumping of heart to blood vessels to all the parts of the body. And again deoxygenated blood enters into the lungs. So in that manner we have lungs here, in middle heart we have. Okay na? In middle heart middle lo untundi, ikkada left lung right lung untai. So in middle heart we have. So once blood enters into the heart, okay na, heart ki vachesi then lungs ki వెళ్తుంది, ఆక్సిజన్ మిక్స్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ హార్ట్ కి వస్తుంది, then again it will reaches to the all body parts. So in that manner you have to understand the transport system. Next one is excretion. Excretion means removing waste products from that blood stream. Okay, ఆక్సిజనేటెడ్ బ్లడ్ వచ్చింది కానీ ప్యూరిఫైడ్ బ్లడ్ రాలేదు కదా. సో ఎక్స్క్రీషన్ మీన్స్ ఇన్ ద ప్రెసెన్స్ ఆఫ్ కిడ్నీస్, ఇన్సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ద కిడ్నీస్ ఫిల్టరింగ్ is happening. Filtering. So due to that waste products will remove out. Then afterwards excretion through urination. Urination నుంచి మనకి excretion అవుతుంది. Okay, through urination excretion will happens. So in that manner excretion process in that kidneys involved. And the next one is control and coordination. Control and coordination. Who will control these all things? Brain and nervous system. Brain and nervous system will control. Spinal cord, nervous system, brain, these all are controlling these all coordinations. Whatever we are discussing life processes, those are all controlled by brain and nervous system, spinal cord, these all controlling. Okay, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. So central nervous system lo brain and spinal cord will comes. From earlier classes onwards you are studying about this. And in this nervous system again, this is peripheral. Okay, autonomous. In that manner you have to understand. And growth, the process involves the changes from smaller organisms to bigger organisms, is called growth. Movement, yes, growth, small to big, growth, small to big. And movement from one place to another place, movement from place to place. Next one is reproduction. Getting new offsprings from the older one is called as reproduction. The process involves making of more organisms from existing one. Reproduction. Reproduction means getting new, getting offsprings from old. Okay. So in that manner we have to understand all the life processes. And organisms need food. So why organisms need food, Nana? To do activities in our life for growth and repair we need. Yes, need of food. What is the need of food? What is the need of food? Say girls. Need of food for growth, for do of activities, for do activities and repair. Repair. Yes. For activities means getting energy. For getting energy, for doing activities, and for growth and for repair from the diseases. Growth and repair means growth ante telusu meeku development. Repair means getting relief from the diseases. Okay na? So in that manner we have a necessity for the nutrition. So what is the actual definition of nutrition? I'll write now. Nutrition. So nutrition is the process of intake of nutrients. What are the nutrients? You know, by an organism as well as the utilization of these nutrients by the organism. What are the modes? Autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic, getting their own. Second one is heterotrophic. Heterotrophic we have. These are the two modes. Two modes of nutrition. Is it okay for you? Yes. Kritika, are you there? Respond me. So under these autotrophs, getting their own food themselves, depending on other animals. Heterotrophs are depending on other animals. Other animals. And the next one is autotrophs. Autotrophs are participating. Yes, Nana. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process taking place in autotrophs. Only autotrophs will participate. Example, green plants. And here, heterotrophs. It is happening in animals and human beings. Human beings are participating in this heterotrophic nutrition. And heterotrophic nutrition means they are not getting their own, depending on others for food. Next is different types of, under these types we have types. So those are, first one is saprotropic nutrition. Saprotropic nutrition. And the second one is parasitic nutrition. Each and every one again I'll explain. Just a minute. Parasitic nutrition. And the third one is halozoic nutrition. So what are these? I'll explain now. So these are the three. So under these three, again we have to understand what is saprotropic. So this is decomposition. The living organisms which are depending on dead plants and dead animals. These are depends on dead and decay. Depends on dead and decay means what, Nana? Dead and decay. Dead animals and dead plants ni tintayi annamata ivi. Dead and decay. Decompose, that means these are decomposers. Ivemanattu decomposers, saprophytes. Examples are bacteria, fungi, those all are comes under this. Bacteria, fungi, yeast mold, bread mold. Yes, bread mold, these all are comes under this category, saprotropic. The next one is parasitic. Parasitic means these are depending on other for their own food. These are completely depending on other for their own food. Parasitic means here some animals are depending their own food for other host plant. So some plants are depending on other host plants because they are not actually participating in the photosynthesis. They are depending on other living organisms for depends on others for shelter and food. So those are comes under parasitic. And examples for this are Hostoria, Mystelia, and this animals like Plasmodium, roundworms. These all are depending on others And Plasmodium, a few plants like Cuscuta plant, Cuscuta, and parasitic plants propose structural absorb nutrients called hostoria. These are all depends on host plants. Okay, host plants మీద depend అవుతాయి, or else other animals మీద depend అవుతాయి. So here roundworms are taking place inside of animal's body. They are selecting, they are taking shelter there, and they are getting food from that body. Okay, those all are comes under parasitic. And holozoic nutrition, so under this holozoic nutrition, in which an organism takes the complex organic food materials into its body, and ingestion, the ingested food is digested and then absorbed into the body cells of the organisms. Example, human beings, we all are coming in this manner only. Human beings are comes in under this holozoic nutrition. Human beings, why? Because we are taking complex molecules, and digest those afterwards. Yes, and digesting, we are digesting those food. So in that manner you have to understand the heterotrophic nutrition. And next, while coming to the autotrophic nutrition, here this one I want to explain in the next page, photosynthesis. So photosynthesis, from childhood onwards you are reading 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to, in the presence of sunlight and carbohydrate, sunlight and chlorophyll, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. These all are comes under, this is the equation for chlorophyll is the green color pigment which presents in the leaves of the plant. Okay na? Green color pigment. Chlorophyll is the green color pigment which is present in the leaves. Okay na? Stomata lo unde green color pigment. Mana blood lo, in our blood we have iron. Hemoglobin, why it is in red color? Due to the iron. So due to the iron, red color. Hemoglobin presence ఉంటే రెడ్ కలర్ ఉంటుంది కదా బ్లడ్, అందులో ఐరన్ ఉండడం వల్ల అది అలా ఉంది. అండ్ క్లోరోఫిల్ దానికి బ్లడ్ లాగా అన్నమాట. క్లోరోఫిల్ లీవ్స్ లో ఉంటుంది, that is green in color, and which is due to the magnesium presence. Okay, magnesium వల్ల అది అట్లా గ్రీన్ కలర్ ఉంటుంది. మన బాడీలో ఐరన్ వల్ల రెడ్ కలర్ బ్లడ్ ఉన్నట్టు క్లోరోఫిల్ గ్రీన్ ఇన్ కలర్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ మెగ్నీషియం. సో ప్లాంట్స్ లో లీవ్స్ లో ఉండే గ్రీన్ కలర్ ప్లాంట్స్ ఓన్లీ విల్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ ఇన్ photosynthesis in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. They are producing carbohydrates, oxygen and water. Okay na? So in that manner photosynthesis is taking place. And what happened in this process? They are releasing oxygen to the atmosphere. That is the most thing. And this process, and again they are using they are getting their own food, and the excess amount of carbohydrates are we are getting like fruits and all. Dals, fruits, that excess glucose content, whatever necessary for that plant is enough. Excess amount is there, if it is there, that excess amount will be available like fruits, vegetables, dals, cereals. In that manner we are getting that excess amount of glucose. Okay, they are getting their own food for their own growth. వాటి గ్రోత్ కి అవి చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఎక్సెస్ స్టార్చ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, స్టార్చ్ మీన్స్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ ఓన్లీ. గ్లూకోజ్ అన్న స్టార్చ్, కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్, దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ రిలేటెడ్ టర్మ్స్, సేమ్ ఓన్లీ, సేమ్ మీనింగ్. And that is excess amount will get as sugar content as fruits and all. Okay na? Fruits, grains, dals, like that we are getting from plants, and that is useful for the other animals and living organisms. So that's why plants are universal food providers. Okay, so in that manner you have to understand what are the raw materials of photosynthesis. Say now, so raw materials of photosynthesis, what are the raw materials needed? Yes, very good. Water plus carbon dioxide plus chlorophyll, sunlight. Very good. So these are the raw materials needed for photosynthesis. And what are the outputs? What are outputs of photosynthesis? What we are getting from those, Nana? Photosynthesis from this. Oh, not like that. Starch చెప్పాలి. It's enough. Starch లో అన్ని వచ్చేస్తాయి. Okay na? Starch plus oxygen plus water. Okay na? These are the outputs. So in that manner you have to understand. So yes, how the plants obtain carbon dioxide? Why they? How they are getting in carbon dioxide? How they are getting in carbon dioxide? How? How CO2 getting? How CO2 carbon dioxide, where it is coming from atmosphere, they are taking through stomata present. Through stomata, gaseous exchange is happening through stomata. Okay, which is present on leaves. Through stomata, gaseous exchange is happening. Gaseous exchange of gases, carbon dioxide in chesi O2 out chesedi stomata is the part. Okay, and breathing is also there through lenticels. Through lenticels, lenticels present in the lenticels. Through lenticels present on the parts. Small teeny holes we cannot see. Through that lenticels, oxygen, how we are breathing through our nose. Yes, and they are having small teeny holes on their body structure. Through that body parts they are breathing, and on the stomata they are most probably getting gaseous exchange, carbon dioxide in. Okay na? The opening and closing of stomatal pores controlled by this opening and closing. It is a door like structure. Opening and closing it is having. Opening and closing it is having. It is a door like structure which is controlled by guard cells. Controlled by guard cells. GUARD CELLS. Guard cells. And which also prevents water loss. Water loss lekunda protect chesedi kuda that only. Guard cells will protect all those. So in that manner gaseous exchange is happening through stomata. And breathing is happening through lenticels which are present on the body parts of the plant. Yes. And how are plants obtain water for photosynthesis? Which is water, which is absorbed by roots through roots, which is dissolved in soil. Which the water which is dissolved in soil only. Yes, dissolved in soil. And how the nutrients, nitrogen, all how they are getting through roots only. So about vitamins we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay na? Thank you.